The most popular way to play Magic the Gathering is the Commander format. 4 players compete in a winner-takes-all battle royale with decks of 100 unique cards, and most importantly of all, a strategy-defining commander. It's an exciting way to play Magic with all your friends at once, so the only question is, why doesn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a Commander format? Well, now it does. Domain format is a fan-made way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Similar to Magic the Gathering's Commander. With main decks of 60 unique cards and extra decks of up to 15, 4 players compete in a free-for-all led by their all-powerful Deckmasters. It's strategic, it's fresh, and most importantly of all, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Like you've never seen it before. All right, I'm gonna start by drawing a card on my first turn. How fun is that?
I haven't done that since 2013 or something.
And I missed it. Here we go. We're going to start by normal summoning from our Deckmaster zone, my Deckmaster 2-for-1 team.
Yay, go team!
Yay, go team! The Deckmaster exists in its own special zone and can be summoned like normal at any time. For the rest of your deck though, any monsters you include must exist within the Deckmaster's domain, defined by its archetype, attribute, type, and any other cards it mentions in its effect. Spells and traps don't have any restrictions though, so play whatever you want. Oh, and did I mention domain format has no ban list? This guy is very fun because he makes us have to all work together as a team. So the way his effect works is once per turn, we all reveal a card from our hand, and if they're the same type of card, a different effect happens. If they're all a monster, we each get to special summon them to our field. If they're all a spell, we get to draw 2 cards, and if they're all a trap, we get to send 2 cards from our deck to the graveyard. So how are we feeling, guys?
Let's go spells, right? Draw some cards.
I assume I can't interest you guys in a trap card right now. I'm not sure how many trap cards you guys are playing.
I'd be up for a monster.
I could be persuaded to a trap,
no.
but I think spell is the way to go.
I really would like a monster.
Okay, so how do we do this? We discuss every time this happens, and
I
then
mean,
we
yeah,
all put a card into
yeah.
We treat it like, it's a democracy, and then at the end of the day, we all make our choice.
If you choose against the group, then you have a target on your back immediately.
See, I can't offer you a monster right now because I don't want to.
Oh.
Okay.
Monster sounds dangerous.
Okay, then I could be persuaded for a spell.
Well, you guys
don't
don't have
like-
trap cards, then I guess we have to go spells.
Let's do spell.
Spell?
Spells sounds
All right,
good.
there's my card.
In agreement? 3, 2, 1. Yay, spell card.
Painful choice.
So we all
Not
draw
the feather
2.
duster.
We all draw 2.
How exciting. Painful choice might be busted, but you know what's also a busted card? Graceful Charity. Which lets me draw 3 and discard 2.
You could draw a painful choice with that race.
I could. I have so many cards in my hand already.
Imagine anyone put Mind Crush in their deck and now Mind Crush is your painful choice.
Minecraft is always a painful choice, isn't it?
We're going to discard a card of Fate and a giant Trunade.
Speaking about broken cards.
Yeah, tough choice, tough choice. Next, another card everyone loves. Chicken Game.
Yay! I love chicken games.
I will pay 1,000 life points and draw a card.
Nah. Didn't you say you have too many cards in hand?
I do. I don't really know what I can do with them though, is the problem. You would think with this many cards I would have a good play, but not really.
Well, that's on you for building a group hug deck.
Yeah, I just want to build as much advantage as I can so then I can share it with whoever's the nicest to me, okay? That's my plan.
You don't need good plans, you just need good teams.
I heard that from politicians so many times, and in the end, it never turns out to be the way that they say.
Well, we'll see, because now I'm going to activate Gingerbread House, which is opponent. Basically, in your standby phase, all your monsters will gain 600 attack, and then if any have 2,500 or more attack, they get destroyed, and I gain life points equal to the number of monsters destroyed times 500.
Okay, but if they don't reach 2,500, then you're just boosting my monster.
Then I'm just pumping you up.
It just makes your life twins less stinky.
Right? Maybe my stuff is just small.
See, it is a good thing. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Maybe.
Next, I'll play Child's Play, which is I target an opponent, and anytime they special summon a monster, I gain 300 life. And if I have 10,000 or more life, my monsters can't be destroyed by battle. Next, we're going to use the effect of Joker's Knight to send a King's Knight, Jack's Knight, or Queen's Knight from my deck to the graveyard to special summon it, and its name becomes that name for the rest of the turn. We will get rid of a Jack's Knight. And now, since I have 2 monsters on the field, let's do a Link summon.
The poor 2-for-1 team.
Does this count as 2 Link material? Is that how that
You're
works?
not getting a 2-for-1 deal on that card.
So in the interest of doing as much as I can do, we'll just make an SP, and our Deckmaster will return to the Deckmaster zone.
Oh, you can have that because that's a warrior.
Yes, sir. I will then set 2 cards and pass the turn. So anytime your Deckmaster moves from one place to another, except when it's summoned, you get the chance to return it to your Deckmaster zone so then you can use it again. The only problem is, every time you resummon it this way, you have to pay an extra 500 life points. So the second time you summon it, it's 500. The third time you summon it, it's 1,000, and so on. Which, in a format like this, could actually add up pretty quickly.
For my Deckmaster, I chose Crystal Keeper. He's there to protect all of my crystal beasts in the back row, and maybe there's also some other cards that I have out my sleeve. Beautiful. Great turn. You made so many friends.
I tried.
Right?
But we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna activate Crystal Bond. I can add a Crystal Beast from my deck to my hand and place a Crystal Beast monster with a different name into the spell and trap zone as a continuous spell.
No one trying to use an Ash Blossom.
Yeah, any response? Anyone?
Actually, it looks like Leonie's the only one who even could, because she has the fire, right?
Are you trying to use an Ash Blossom?
Do you want to ask
Master duel
yourself?
click.
I do not want to ash myself, thank you very much. So there's a bird now, it's a Cobalt Eagle. He's right here. It's a continuous spell or trap. Up to your liking, to be honest. Now, I have an issue, actually. There's something we need to discuss, team. I don't like this, right?
Why not?
But you guys, it's not even your first turn. I'm gonna summon the Pegasus, Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. I can place a Crystal Beast from my hand, deck, or graveyard in my spell or trap zone. Gotta choose one from my deck. And I'm gonna put down a turtle. Crystal Beast Emerald Turtle is here now. So I have a bird and a turtle and a unicorn. I'm kind of good with that, to be honest, because now I want to get out my Deckmaster. It's a beautiful pendulum monster. We all love them. It's called Crystal Keeper, and he prevents my crystal beasts from being destroyed by card effects, including their own card effects or card effects that I want to activate for that. And I'm kind of fine with what I'm getting here right now. I'm gonna set 2. And pass it.
You don't want to activate the chicken game?
Yes, I do want to activate the chicken game to draw a card.
All right, so you pay 1,000.
I pay 1,000. All right.
Does that change anything about passing or?
Fortunately, that does not change anything about passing.
All right, I'll draw for turn then.
Taylor's looking at the life points and like, I'm going to be so rich now.
I might give you one or the other life point in my turn.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
I actually built my deck together with my Twitch chat, and we tried to put as many of my signature cards in it as possible. So I picked Life Twin Kill Frost as my Deckmaster because it allows me to play Hugin for my Runic cards, my Frog cards, together with my Paleozoic cards, and a lot of other fun surprises within the Light and Aqua types.
All your monsters gain 600 attack, by the way.
In my standby phase,
In
right?
your standby
Or permanently?
phase. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just saying that's happening now.
Oh, I don't have any.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. All right, I will kick us off with having some of you or one of you make a painful choice. I get to choose 5 cards out of my deck, show it to one of you, and you have to pick one of those cards that I get to my hand, and the other 4 will go to the graveyard. All right, we'll start us off tame. I will reveal to you these 5 cards.
Here you go. Please
What did
handle
you pick?
The Lost Wind.
I received a Lost Wind, and to my graveyard go a Titanocider, a Rise to Full Height, a Paleozoic Morella, and a Runic Slumber. I will proceed by activating a Runic Dispelling to Special Summon.
Get 300 life points.
I do get 300
You
life
will get
points.
300 life points because I'm going to Special Summon Hugin.
And then 5 turns that Hugin will die.
I'm going to use Hugin's effect, which lets me discard a card from my hand to add a Runic Field Spell from my deck to my hand. And I will discard a Vivid Tail for that cost. There's Runic Fountain. I will proceed by normal summoning a Substitute.
Okay.
Danger, danger.
Well, okay, there's not that many frogs in my deck, all right? This is not gonna. I'm not gonna run through my entire deck right now. I'll just use the Substitute to tribute the Hugin to summon a frog from my deck. That's good.
Sure.
That's the 900 life points for you because I'm summoning Swap Frog. And I'll use Swap Frog's effect to send Ronin Toadin from my deck to the graveyard.
This looks familiar.
Substitute will tribute itself to summon another frog from the deck, because that is not once per turn. And that'll give me a Dupe Frog.
I knew Josh was the right choice for Child's Play.
And this is where we stop, right? This is where we stop. We have a dupe block halfway there.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop with 2 frogs on my field. I'm gonna overlay both of them into totally awesome.
Yeah, my man.
All right. Now I'm going to activate Runic Fountain. I feel like I built the right deck for this. I'm happy. And you know what? Since I'm kind of cautious about paying life points in this format, but I also don't want you guys to get the advantage of chicken game, I'm going to use a Runic Destruction to try and destroy the chicken game.
I didn't get to use this.
Yeah, but if I won't use it, you also don't get to.
That is gonna go through, I think.
All right. So in Domain, cards actually work slightly differently because it's not a 2-player game anymore. So any card that says your opponent will now have to target an opponent to affect, cards that will affect each player or both players will affect every player in Domain, and cards that affect neither player will affect no player.
And then target opponent banishes 4 off the top of the deck. Do we want this to play because I targeted your spell? Is that going to be you?
Yes, it
All
will.
right.
Any effects that target an opponent, the whole effect
Okay.
basically resolves for that opponent. So I will banish a sales pitch, a infinite cards. That's a sad one to go. Side effects and top share. Wow.
But that's the same guy, right?
That's my Deckmaster.
You've got a whole deck themed around it, huh?
And you're taking away my signature spell card. How
The
could
top
you?
share. Oh no.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll trigger Runic Fountain to target 1, 2, 3 Runics in my graveyard. Put them to the bottom of the deck to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3.
All right, now it's time for me to activate my secret weapon. Appropriate!
I can't believe you didn't say this is an appropriate moment to flip my card.
It's very appropriate. This card, I can activate it whenever an opponent draws cards outside their draw phase. And from now on, whenever an opponent draws outside the draw phase, I draw 2 cards.
You know what?
Our trap card.
Give me that appropriate.
Oh, baby.
I want it. I'll take
That
it.
was an appropriate response.
All you.
All right. I will negate and set it, and then totally awesome in the graveyard allows me to add back a water monster, which I will just add
Is that
back.
an activated effect
In the graveyard? Yes, it is.
I would like to activate Called By.
Okay. All right. Well, I will remember this.
Okay. Shit.
I will remember this. You're in trouble now.
I'm just glad you didn't call by it when I.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I was, I wanted to let you do your thing, but I can't have you get more frogs, dude.
There goes my toad. That's all right. I will set 1, 2, and 3. Yep, that'll end my turn.
I shall draw for turn. For my Deckmaster today, I chose BLS simply because I wanted to play something old that I know, that you guys know, and Light, Darks, and Warriors is a great selection to have. Unlike normal Yu-Gi-Oh!, Taylor actually gets to draw a card on the first turn, that's nice, but the first person to be able to attack is still the last person in the turn cycle, which is me this time. I'll do the same thing that Josh did, because it was so nice. I think this time, like, you seem like you have so much nice things going on, you could use a little bit of pain.
Sure.
So
I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all.
So you have the choice between Bestial Rebellion, Chaos Valkyrie, Thunder Dragon Roar, Eclipse Wyvern, and Orcust Harp Horror.
Wow, look at all these guys, huh?
With all these guys, I wonder if they do anything in the graveyard. Oh
I
no!
We'll give you Thunder Dragon Roar to your hand.
Good. Then I will have 2 triggers. I have Chaos Valkyrie and Eclipse Wyvern. Eclipse Wyvern, when it gets sent to the graveyard, banishes a Dark Dragon from my deck. And Chaos Valkyrie can mill a Light or Dark monster, but I cannot activate that monster's effect this turn. So with Eclipse Wyvern, I'll banish my Levianeer, and with Chaos Valkyrie, I will just mill a Tsuchinoko.
There's stuff happening.
Then I'd like to special summon my White Dragon Wyverbuster. I'll banish the Tsu that I just milled, and I will go into...
Hold up. Let me do something cool real quick.
Yeah, something cool, something cool.
I was waiting for it. I was like, you got a lot of set cards over there. Something's got to happen, right?
I would like to activate my Metaverse. Metaverse takes a field spell from my deck and either activates it or adds it to my hand. Is that good with everyone?
Fine by me.
I'm fine with that.
Then I would like to chain the graveyard effect of my Paleozoic Morella to my trap card to summon itself as a level 2 monster. Is that also fine with everyone?
Do it.
I would then like to chain Vivid Tail in my graveyard to return my Runic Fountain to my hand, because I'm not trying to override it.
That does make sense.
Yeah, Josh, you know what? Yeah. Because I'm nice to you now, remember this.
Okay, yeah, I will remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Runic Fountain returns to my hand, Vivid Tail sets itself, the Paleozoic Morella summons itself, and the Metaverse...
What field spell are we getting?
The Metaverse activates Flawless Perfection of the Tenny. This is the Tenny field spell that says all non-effect monsters on the field are unaffected by monster effects. Once per turn, if your opponent special summons an effect monster while you control a face-down monster or non-effect monster, I get to draw 2 cards. If you special summon now while I control a Paleozoic, which is a normal monster, I get to draw 2 cards.
But before you do, I gain 300 life points.
You do gain 300
Thank you.
Then you'll get to draw 2 cards, and I'll get to hopefully search for my Black Dragon Collapse Serpent when my Wyvern Burster goes to the graveyard.
No, I will activate my field spells effect.
My Striker Dragon does not have an effect. He is just there to put the little guys into the graveyard. Next, I would like to special summon my Collapse Serpent by banishing my Eclipse Wyvern, which will trigger to add back the dragon I banished earlier. Then I'll take these 2, and I will make a seal.
No seals pass.
No,
Sealed Pass.
not Sealed Pass. Because you might have forgotten, but there's a Harp Horror in my graveyard.
Ooh.
There is.
I would like to activate Harp Horror, banishing itself to special summon a monster from my deck.
Locking yourself out of your Blackluster Soldier.
I was not planning on using him today. Never.
Not today. Hello.
And I will special summon Girsu. When he gets summoned, I get to mill a Orcust or World Legacy card. And sadly, I drew most of my targets, so I'm just getting this brick out of my deck. For now, I'm going to, because I have not normal summoned yet, normal summon my Orcust Symbol Skeleton.
So yeah, I have Omega Judgment. I want to judge you. I'm very judgy about this because I love Orcust too much to see it played by you, Johnny. It makes me jealous. I want to cry.
Wow.
And we can't have that.
What does Omega Judgment do?
I target a monster card in my trap or spell zone. Target this one and 2 cards my opponent controls, and I destroy them. I'm destroying both of them.
Well,
Womp womp.
No Galatea for you, my man.
And your Crystal Beast will stay around because of the Crystal Keeper?
Exactly. Because
Ooh,
every
that's
time
That's
Synergies.
pretty, that's spicy. That's a good one.
well, I will activate Symbol Skeleton to special summon my Girsu. And then I'll activate my Wild Wand to special summon my Harp Horror.
That's like the exact point we were at
Yeah.
like a moment ago.
I take it back. Your card did nothing.
I did use my
It
resources.
did take it out of the loop, dude. You'll thank me later.
And
Still
then
worth it.
I would like to now go into my Galatea.
You know what? I should have done this like ages ago, but I will now remember my Titanocider in the graveyard.
Yes.
Because when you summon from the extra deck, I get to reset it. It's definitely planned all along because I knew you were going to summon another one.
I mean, you were playing around like some board wipes, right?
Exactly, yeah.
I will then activate Galatea. I'll add Babel, or rather set
You
Babel.
set Babel, yeah.
And-
Everyone gets a field spell.
I would like to activate Babel. I would just like to go to the battle phase.
Skadoink.
Didn't use it this entire time. And now it's
I think
gone.
it's the blue card on the blue mat. I just like didn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
see it there. You know
This
what
is
I mean?
definitely something because it's a 4-way game.
I was just like watching what you
You're
guys
just-
were doing.
yeah, you're way more inclined-
Spectate mode, right? Like,
way more inclined to just let everyone cook.
yeah.
I'll set one secret card.
Oh, a secret card.
Yes.
I hope it's not an Omni-Negate.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay. I will draw for my turn. Who do I not like right now?
I'm keeping you alive.
It's true. I love what you're doing.
You have to let me flourish. If
What
I'm
you're doing is
flourishing,
great.
you're gaining life points and I won't attack you, so...
All right. we're going to pay 500 to normal summon 2 for 1 team from our Deckmaster zone. How are we feeling, guys?
Very orangey brown.
Monster? Anyone?
Oh,
I'm shouting out to my spell havers in the chat.
You want
Any
spells?
spell havers?
I'm afraid I do not have the option to offer
I
that.
cannot fulfill your wish.
I was worried you were going to say
I'm gonna
that.
spells as well.
Well, if Johnny doesn't have a spell, then there's no point if we all agree we would like to have spells.
Oh, well, I don't believe Johnny.
You think he's a liar? You think he
No.
would do that?
How dare you?
I'm not saying he's a liar, but maybe I do really not have a spell in your hand.
I didn't even consider the fact that he would lie to me. You've
See?
opened my
I'm
eyes.
looking,
Cards
I'm
do you
looking
have
out for you, dude.
I have a total of 6.
6
None of them is a
monsters.
spell.
No spells and 6 cards. I will.
I mean, if you guys were all were monsters, would go
Here's
with
the deal.
monsters.
We can do monster if you promise to use my effect on me. It'll make sense in a second.
It's okay.
Sure,
I'm down with. I'm down with
I'll
monsters.
take that deal.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Yay!
No, dude.
Yay!
Oh, the Ken. That's
The
what you
Ken.
mean. All right.
So I'm going to give you again.
Is this an on-summon effect or just once per turn?
Well, just once per turn.
Right, because I have a trigger effect.
Oh yes.
Because I summoned Fairy Tale Snow, and I also get to trigger a Flawless Perfection of the Tenny because Johnny special summoned while I have a vanilla monster on my field.
That is definitely true.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and activate Flawless Perfection of the Tenny. Should I set the Ken before you get to use it? That'd be mean, right? That'd be mean.
That'd be so mean. I just want cards, bro.
Yeah, that's all right.
He just gave you 2 draws, basically.
His deck's very nice to me. I'll just flip face down that hawk.
You draw your 2 cards. I'll get my 300 life points, and we'll each go on our merry way. How's that sound? Now I will use Ken's effect to summon again for Johnny.
Yeah. Great. Why are they doing this, Josh? This is very. I feel
Does he
left
get
out.
summoned?
They've
Do I
made an agreement.
choose-
Yeah.
So you get to target an opponent to draw 2, discard 1. So you get my Gen.
Because we agreed on it, you get to draw.
So I will draw 2 cards and discard a card. I will discard my Heavy Storm.
That's a painful one.
That was a painful choice.
I'll activate my appropriate.
Great. Excellent. I would then like to activate Foolish Burial to send a card to the graveyard.
You know what, Taylor? If you're extra nice to me, I could Vivid Tail this back to your hand.
Maybe that is a good deal to keep open, I think. Because I would really desperately love to draw even more cards.
Just remember this for your future actions, and I will consider it.
Excellent. We got a good thing going. We're gonna mill Slifer the Sky Dragon.
What is that doing there?
Or is-
But you're doing the thing where everyone draws until they have 6 cards in hand?
Yeah, maybe. At
With-
some point.
With Child's Play, I would have thought Raw would be a funny choice too.
I really considered it, you know. I didn't want to be too greedy and play all the gods, although I did think about it. Then we're gonna activate Reasoning. So I will let one of you declare a monster level. Let's say Josh. You can pick a monster level. And then I reveal cards from the top until I get to a monster that can be normal summoned. If it's the same level, everything goes to the graveyard. If it's not, I get to special summon it. And then the rest of the cards go to the graveyard.
I'll just say a level that you most likely have very few cards off. Just trying to be nice, but not too nice. So there's a small chance for a funny moment to happen. I'll say 10.
Here we go. Let's do it. Spell Absorption, Terraforming, Joker Straight, the Revived Sky
Oh,
God. How'd that get in there? Solemn Wishes, Painful Choice. Oh, we're still going. Premature Burial.
Bye-bye, Deck.
Arcana Triumph Joker is level 10!
Is that your only level 10?
Yeah, I think so. So all of this will go to grave, and I don't get to special summon it. Yeah, that Revived Sky God being in there is pretty good, right?
Is that it? Does it have an effect in the graveyard?
It does. I can banish it from the graveyard to put a Monster Reborn from my deck or graveyard on top of my deck, and then if I have a Divine Beast in my graveyard, I draw a card. We're gonna activate Monster Reborn. For what, you may ask? The Slifer you just milled?
No one asked that.
No, we're going to get the Arcana Triumph Joker that you so rudely called was level 10 and special summon it.
You said there's only very few level 10s in your deck. I was trying to be nice. Not too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I
Calm down,
think
Yugi.
It might be my only ones. I can special summon it with the other knights if I have them. Doesn't matter. Not doing that. But this card gains 500 attack times the combined number of cards in both players' hands. And in Domain, that's each player's hand.
I have 5.
We have
It's technically none of your business.
Oh god! Oh no, Josh!
I have 8.
5 plus
Bruh.
8 is 13 plus
5.
is 18.
What's yours?
Plus mine is 19. 9,500 attack points. Wow. How excellent.
Is that all it does, or does it have another effect? Is it just big?
I can also discard a card to destroy all cards my target opponent controls with the same type as the card I discard.
I think I would like to react to the summon then.
Sure.
I would like to activate my seal.
So you're tributing for cost. To non-targeting, return any card on the field to the hand, any face-up card.
Yes.
I guess that's fine.
I have no response either.
I love that, Johnny. You're my hero. Thank you.
I will take that back to my hand.
And then I'd like to trigger my seals.
Yeah.
Well, he was big for a moment. Yeah.
That was intense.
He had everybody sweating.
I'll summon
Well,
Magnum.
me and Johnny mainly, but yeah.
And I'll activate the effect to search in the end phase.
Sounds good.
That is good with me.
In that case, I think we will just have to do something that is not quite as optimal. We are just going to link into Isold. And 2-for-1 team will go back to my Deckmaster zone.
Are you using Isolds on summon effect? to
I
search?
will.
Okay.
To get a warrior monster and add it to my hand.
I'll allow it. Does not count as drawing for appropriate, by any chance.
It does not, sadly. I will get a King's Knight to my hand. And can I attack anything useful right now? Not really. There's not really much
can
else
kill
I
this
can
guy.
kill. I can kill that, or I can kill that over there with Leone.
I dare you.
Do it. She dared you.
You dare me.
No.
She did say dare.
We have two witnesses that you dare.
No, it's okay.
Now she's lying on top
Leave me
of
alone.
it.
I
All right.
was cheesing. I was cheesing.
Attack.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. I didn't want to keep it.
I didn't want that card anymore.
You guys forced me to put that out there, so.
So I'm gonna hop to my end phase.
This goes back to your hand.
Oh, thank you. And then because I looked through my graveyard and I actually realized I can use Joker Knight's effect to shuffle Jack's Knight back and add this to my hand.
I have a trigger for my Magnumit, and I would also like to activate my Galatea. Target one monster, shuffle it back to set a trap. And I will activate Harp Horror to summon Symbol Skeleton.
Sorry, I thought this was my turn.
Every turn is my turn.
See, this is where you're
Not with
mistaken.
this one.
Yeah.
A draw. No. Yeah. So, anyone ready for chaos? Yay!
I like chaos.
Yeah.
We
sure.
love chaos. Now, if I recall correctly, Johnny, there is a certain counter trap on your field.
Yep.
So I would like to tribute 3 monsters from your side of the field, including your Link
Nice.
monster.
Excellent.
Sure.
Is that a sphere mode?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep. For this
Yep.
and this
Yep.
and this.
Wow, we're both playing Egyptian god decks. Who would have thought?
Yeah, right. Mhm.
Where do you want to?
And now
put this
Johnny's
ball?
also playing an Egyptian god deck.
Yeah.
There.
Honestly,
okay here.
honestly, Johnny, because this is really mean. So wherever you like to.
Between the legs.
Yeah.
Gotta be
'Cause I'm a
attack,
fair
though.
person.
Because it is a normal summon.
Okay. Then let's see who else has any negates. So I activate Heavy Storm.
But that's mean.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, someone was swinging at me. So in domain, Heavy Storm is really, really overpowered because it targets all the spell and trap cards, not just the ones from one opponent, as for instance Harpy's Feather Duster would do. Just, you know, you guys.
gingerbread house. No.
Well, I'd like to respond to it,
Oh no.
and I'd like to fulfill my promise. So I'll activate my Vivid Tail on the appropriate to give it back to you.
What a sweetheart. What an absolute angel. Man of his word.
But I also, because your Crystal Beast can't be destroyed by card effects while you have that right now,
Yeah,
right?
that's the plan. Yeah.
I will also chain my Paleozoic Olenoids, which let me destroy a spell trap on the field and target.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
So Keeper's
Right.
popped.
Keeper
Unfortunate.
is popped and goes to the
Vivid
extra deck.
Tail.
Pendulum.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, that means all my monsters die as well.
And I get
It's
my
not
appropriate
really...
back to my hand. How nice.
Not really what I wanted, but sure.
We're practically married now, John.
That felt appropriate.
Yeah.
Field's looking empty now.
Yeah.
Right?
Everyone's gone.
Well, we need to get back to him so we can like reveal spells.
Yeah, Heavy Storm is quite the killer in this format.
All right, then I would like to activate Golden Rule. So I can place 2 crystal beasts from my deck in my spell or trap zone. Then I can special summon a crystal beast from my hand or graveyard with a different name and equip this card to it. All right, so these 2 come from my deck in the continuous spell or trap zone, and the turtle returns from the graveyard.
Hello, turtle.
That seems good.
That okay? That's fine with everyone?
A lot of spells for someone who just got rid of all the spells.
Right. I didn't even want to get rid of half of them.
You can't just heavy storm half the field. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
What a plot twist.
Dun, 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 dun.
Your true nature is revealed.
You brought a snake eye deck to a
Fist fight. No, this is a cool card. It helps my fire monsters that I don't have yet. But also when this is activated, I can place a snake eye monster from my hand deck or graveyard to the spell or continuous trap zone. But I literally haven't seen a snake this entire game, so.
I've seen one. She's sitting right there.
Oh, damn.
Oi, 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 oi.
You really-
Oi, 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 oi. Shots fired, shots fired. You also brought a gun to the fist fight. And I'm gonna get my early.
Midnight early.
Yeah, she's here. It has quick effect when a monster this card points to activates its effect. Can target an effect monster my opponent controls until the end turn. I can change its attack to 0 and negate the effects. Also, if this is in the graveyard, it can return in the end phase once.
It'll trigger my Lost Wind
The last win that I gave you.
that you destroyed.
Before that, I gave it to you. It's not my fault you didn't activate it, right? So, stick to the facts here. I'm gonna swing with her. I'm gonna enter battle phase.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing at your drums.
How much does she have?
1,500.
This one has 15.
Oh, wait.
They just kissed.
Oh, they just make out. They just make out.
Have a little smooch.
Mwah. There you go. God damn it. It's on purpose, just so, we have like a little...
Oh, damn. Disrespectful.
You hurt me. Right here.
I did.
In my
You
kokoro.
said what you said. Fair enough. Okay, leave battle phase, main 2, pay 500.
To replace your Deckmaster.
Get back.
All right.
Get back, my friend. Also this, because the card that it was...
This is an equip spell that's destroyed.
yes,
Yeah, because the
that
thing's
leaves
gone.
as well. Yeah, I am done. I'm so done. I don't want any part of my own combo anymore. It's so stressful.
All right, I'll draw for turn. And in my main phase, I will attempt to bring back my Ronin Totem by banishing a dupe frog from my graveyard. Is that fine with everyone?
Mm-hmm.
That'll return. And I will overlay my Morella and the Ronin Totem for Paleozoic Opabinia. As long as he's got a trap card attached, he lets me detach a material to search a Paleozoic from my deck. And while he's face up on the field, I can activate Paleozoic trap cards from my hand. So I will detach the Ronin Totem off of it to search my deck for a Paleozoic. I'm adding Paleozoic Dynamicious from my deck to my hand, which lets me banish a face-up card by discarding a card. And because I have the Opabinia, I can use that right away. And I would like to get rid of that Orcust symbol skeleton because that has an effect in the graveyard.
When it rains, it pours.
Don't worry, I'm hitting. You're not my only target this turn. I'll also chain Olinoids to this Dynamicious, and I will discard a Life Twin Sunny Snitch for it, because I don't intend to have room in my spell trap zone for it. Then I will banish Swap Frog to bring back Ronin Totem once again, and I will activate... Look, I'm only playing this because I only have one copy of each of my Paleozoics, so don't hate on Paleozoic Eldonia, all right?
I don't even think I know what that one is.
It just boosts a monster by 500 attack and defense until the end of the turn, but it's just here because I needed more Paleozoics. I'll activate this targeting my Fairy Tale Snow, just to chain my Dynamicious to it to bring it back. Because with 3 level 2s, I can actually create my Paleozoic Animalocaris, which, as a quick effect, lets me detach a material to destroy any card on the field. And if a trap card is sent from my spell trap zone to the graveyard, I get to look at the top card of my deck. If it's a trap, I get to add it to my hand. I'm not only hitting you, Johnny, this turn. I'm also...
Well, there's
not
much left.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I will also hit the Divine Temple of the Snake Eyes with its effect to destroy it. All right, can we stop heavy storming each other then? Because I would like to set 3.
Well, if it happens again, it's not me.
Leonie used hers. You saw me discard mine earlier.
Yeah. So it's just...
Johnny has one,
Yeah.
supposedly somewhere.
And Johnny's not got much left to lose.
But you did just destroy his last card on his field, so...
Don't heavy storm me. Anyways, I'll switch my snow to attack, but I will have to skip my battle phase because I've been using Runics throughout the last turns, so I'm not attacking any of you.
In your end phase, I would like to activate my Crescendo and get back my Harp Horror. I think I want my Skeleton, actually.
Also during your end phase, I would like to use Joker's Straight effect to shuffle back a Light Warrior and add it to my hand. Ken goes back to my deck, and Joker's Straight goes to my hand.
Also, during my end phase, doesn't the Sphere Mode return to her board?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because it's the next
Right.
end
It says
phase.
the next end phase.
That's so good.
Yeah, you just don't give it to the one next to you.
Johnny has literally nothing left. I mean, I also have pretty much nothing left.
You
so-
didn't. You also didn't sound very sad when you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll draw.
I do see someone has become much more of a problem than the rest of us at this point.
I have
will
not
point
attacked
that out.
any of you yet. I've just been staying out of it.
Due to game mechanics, I have not made any attacks yet, he says.
I go to main phase and I'll activate Orchestrated Babel to return it back to my hand by discarding another card.
See, these Orcusts are also a problem.
It
It looks like he doesn't have much, but once you have those cards in rotation, I'm just saying.
I'll activate Chaos Space. I can discard a light or dark monster, and then I can add a level 4 or level 8 monster from my deck to my hand that cannot be normal summoned, that has the opposite attribute. I will activate Chaos Space, and I'll pitch Seyfried, Hawk. Chaos Creator. I would like to activate Dru's Worm in my hand. Targeting Thunder Dragon, Hawk.
Keep it going.
Dru's Worm gets summoned, Hawk gets banished, and then Hawk triggers. I get to choose any number of cards in my hand and put them back into my deck to draw that many cards. I'll take 3. Heavy Storm, Heavy Storm. 1, 2, 3. There's so much question marks on this side of the field that I'm so worried about. Target 3 cards in my graveyard.
Banish 3.
To banish them, or banish them. I'll choose 1 light and 2 darks to summon Levianeer. Levianeer on summon now gets to, was it pop 2 non-targeting, right?
Well, it says destroy 2 cards target opponent control, so you will have to target an
They'll have
opponent.
to be the same
No,
opponent.
2 cards on the field.
Oh, on the field.
2 cards on the field?
Okay.
Whoa, that's crazy good. Man, oh man.
Yeah, I'm not allowing that. I'm using Lost Wind on that. To negate it, half its attack points forever, and my Lost Wind would get banished because I reset it from the graveyard.
Okay.
Is that fine?
That will have to be fine, yeah, I guess.
Then I'll chain my Paleozoic Eldonia to.
Then I would like to activate, or not activate, just summon my Lobelion from my graveyard. And on summon, trigger my Dru's Worm.
What is your target?
Well, there's 2 monsters that I would love to target, but they don't really care about this one.
They can be targeted.
They can be targeted, yeah. I'll just do this one.
Sure.
You think I'm letting you get Branded Regained?
You think I'm playing Branded Regained?
No, why would you play Branded? No. I'll pop your Lubellion with my Anima Walkers.
I'll banish these 2 to summon my Chaos Creator.
I will attempt to activate Trap Tracks.
What does that do?
I target a monster I control, I destroy it, and then I get to set a normal trap from my deck. That can be activated this turn, but I can also only activate 1 trap for the rest of this turn. It's basically Trap Trick, but
you
Trap Trick
can-
is very bad in this format because it's all one of. So this is my budget version of Trap Trick at home.
That is just Trap Trigger.
It is actually better than Trap Trick right now because it gets my Snow Incident graveyard. So I'd like to activate that, and if that's good,
I guess it will have to be, yeah.
I will chain my Olenoids to it to bring it back, and I will also chain. Will I chain? No, I won't chain anything else.
Just Olenoid, okay.
So Olenoids will return. Trap Track will destroy my snow. I will set Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon.
That's a good one.
And once that chain resolves, I will activate my Animal Orcust's effect because Trap Track was sent from the deck, from the spell trap zone to the graveyard. I get to look at the top card of my deck. Someone cut it. And if that's a trap card, I get to add it to my hand. If it's not, it gets sent to the graveyard, and I will reveal a Runic Destruction. Unfortunate. But I will also activate Snow's effect in the graveyard. Banish 7, 6, and 7 to summon it, to use its effect to set your Chaos Creator face down.
It's the point in the video where we all wonder, why did we invite Josh again?
I think I'm doing cool things.
You're doing things that are too cool. That's the problem.
They're just the right amount of cool.
Yeah.
I'll try. I'll activate my Chaos Space. I'll banish my Chaos Space to return Lebellion
Imagine.
and draw 1.
Never returned to that game.
Then, because you were jerking so much, I'm for the first time going to be using my Deckmaster.
Yeah, there he is.
He's gonna use his Deckmaster.
So now I have to think. You have 1 trap left, and I know there's a Karma Cannon.
You know I have Karma Cannon, and you know I can only activate 1 more trap card this turn, yeah.
By the way, I just want to quote that, just like Johnny 1 hour into the game. Now I have to think.
I do.
Good luck.
I have been forced into lots of things.
Into thinking, mainly.
Yeah.
I hate when I'm being forced into thinking. That's my least favorite thing.
Well, I'm going to hard summon Dingirsu. And on summon, activate its effect to send a card that my opponent controls to the graveyard.
Target opponent is me, I assume?
Yes, but there's no target card yet.
Yeah.
Well, if I chain my Karma Cannon now, you get to send a different card to the graveyard. That'll just be okay.
Okay, I would like to send your Karma Cannon.
There it goes.
Damn, that's checkmate, bro.
I think it's fine.
Specifically just for the Karma Cannon.
Okay, that one has been checkmate.
Yeah.
Then I would like to go to the battle phase. And I'll like to attempt to attack your Olenoides.
I will use Rise to Full Height, targeting my Fairy Tale Snow, which means you can only only attack that card right now.
Okay, then I will attempt to attack Fairy Tale Snow.
That's fine.
I would like to special summon Zeus
Wow.
and activate it.
Well, you detach 2.
Yes.
We go responses in turn order, I assume, but I don't think you have a
I have
response.
nothing.
You also might not have a response?
I do not, in fact.
We're eating our popcorn over here, watching the show.
This.
I'll chain Transmigration Prophecy, which lets me target 2 cards in any graveyards and shuffle them back into the decks. And I'd like to have a look at your grave.
Sure.
The ones I would like to shuffle back are the Symbol Skeleton and the Seyfert. Those can go back into the deck. And then everything else gets sent to the graveyard now.
Board wipe.
Except for my Paleozoics, because they're all unaffected by monsters.
And it's sending, right? It's not destruction.
That is
Exactly.
sending, yes.
This is what I hear commander players hate, right? Is when
Board
you,
wipe?
like, do a board wipe after everyone's got all their
Literally
stuff
the
going
worst
on.
thing.
Then if we don't have any more triggers,
I don't.
And all your stuff stays?
The Paleozoics are unaffected by monsters, so Zeus can't send them.
There you go.
it's a very good combo to play Zeus with these. I haven't normaled yet, so I will normal summon Armageddon Knight
Sure.
to mill a dark monster from my deck. So I will mill my Orcust Nightmare.
I'm so sad.
With Nightmare, I will target my Zeus to mill another one and give him attack equal to the level times 100. I think only until the end phase, so it does not matter. Get a Symbol Skeleton in rotation. Activate my Symbol Skeleton to get back my Galatea. Activate Galatea to return. Quickly check. My Harp Horror to set any spell trap, which would be Babel.
It's pretty good.
Then I'll activate Foolish,
Banish cards basically just your additional deck.
mill Harp Horror. I will, just to make sure, activate my Babel, and I will set 1 card face down. And since I was already in the battle phase, I will end my turn.
My time to shine. Let's draw. All right. So what are your fellas doing over there, Josh?
I have a quick effect to destroy a card, and this one lets me activate Paleozoics from the hand.
Quick effect to destroy card is definitely not ideal. I guess we gotta try and just sort of see what happens, eh? We are going to banish the Revived Sky God from our graveyard to put Monster Reborn on top of our deck. And because we have a Slifer in our graveyard, we get to draw a card. How's that sound?
I wonder what you're gonna draw.
I draw a card. Excellent. I am going to activate Monster Reborn for Slifer.
And how big is he right now?
He currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 attack. We're gonna activate Jack's Straight, the best card in the deck. The only reason these night cards are actually even playable.
Well, you keep adding it back, so
Yeah, we'll discard Joker's Knight to special summon a Queen's Knight. We add a Jack Knights to our hand since we already have the King. And then immediately after that, I can normal summon. So I would like to pay 1,000 to normal summon 2 for 1 team.
okay, there it is.
All right, here we go.
Are we still at the point where we make alliances on that effect? Or
Yeah, I was gonna
everyone
say.
just put a card in the middle and is mad at each other?
Why don't we just let's have a true election. Let's all pick a card.
Okay, we just pick a card.
We'll just all pick a card.
Okay.
We'll get sabotaged so hard.
Oh, Leonie ruined it.
Huh? I thought you wanted to draw cards. Why was that trick? What? So you're like, oh, we're not gonna kill you. We're just gonna mess with your head a little.
Okay, well that's fine. Because now I can send my 3 knights to the graveyard, 1 from field and 2 from hand, to summon Arcana Triumph Joker.
Oh, that's the one that gets so big. That was there earlier.
How many cards in our hands, everybody?
I got 4.
I got 2.
2.
So that's 6 plus 4 is 10s.
No, he doesn't even know basic math.
So it has 5,000 attack points. Woohoo.
These cards are just unreasonably big in this format. But you now made your Slifer tiny.
I did, but I made it the same size split across 2 cards.
Okay, you're
You know?
hedging your bets.
I'm hedging my bets. Yeah, now it's tough. Let's attack Zeus for 4K.
Okay.
As much as I wish I could do something about Josh's board, I really
Let's
can't,
just beat
so
Johnny a bit more.
Let's just beat Johnny a little bit more. We're coming at you for 5K.
That's the thing. You either got to be so weak that no one wants to attack you, or you got to be strong enough so they don't want to mess with you. You're like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I got nuked by her, then nuked by him, and then one was fine. The second one was also okay, but like it just
Now
started
it's
piling
personal.
on.
Every pod's got to have one.
I will take 3,600 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then I will activate.
So why is this card in your deck?
What Infernal Tempest does is, if I take more than 3,000 points of damage from any single attack, each player, or both players, which in this format is each players, banishes all of the monsters in their graveyard and deck.
Goodbye, Fairy
What?
Tale Snow.
Everything in graveyard, and deck.
Goodbye, Hugin. Good thing that my deck is based around spells and traps a lot.
That's quite the card, Johnny.
Lol.
Well, I actually, funnily enough, I only lose 7 monsters from my deck. There's not many in there.
Funny card, Johnny.
Hey, you wanted to attack me?
But my battle phase isn't over yet. So I guess, what are the stats on these?
0 defense.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know why that matters, but
Because I have a 2 for 1 team to
Alright.
try to attack your...
that does not seem very teamy of you.
I think we're past that point, bro. Let's be honest.
Okay, which one would you like?
I'll attack this one.
The Olenoids. Alright, it'll get banished too. Because it came from the graveyard.
And then we will go main phase 2. I will desperately look through my extra deck for something I can play. We're going to link 3 into Soldier of Chaos.
More fun cards.
More fun cards.
I'll bring back my Titanocider because you summoned from the extra deck.
Sure.
And this is now untargetable? 80,000?
It is, because I used a level 7 or higher monster as material, it is untargetable and can't be destroyed by card effects.
Alright.
I will put 2 for 1 team back in my Deckmaster zone. I will set 1 card that definitely is not appropriate.
That wouldn't be very appropriate of you.
And I will pass the turn.
In your end phase, I would like to activate Galatea to...
Slowly
put
but
back
surely.
a world one.
You'll get your whole banished pile back. I believe in you.
Not gonna lie, that pretty much ruined me, but you know, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, this is a disaster, you guys, but okay. I'll still activate Rainbow Bridge just to have it.
Just for vibes.
Just for the vibes, you know. It does nothing, and I can't do anything with it.
You
But
should pop that.
but
Sounds
sure.
dangerous.
I only have one pop left.
Yeah, I know.
still just gonna have to keep my domain master out for protection, right? I'll pay whatever is required to pay that.
I think it's 1,000 at this point.
Yeah, it's 1,000 is my
Yep.
third turn, and I'll put down a mystery card.
What could this be?
Love it.
And then I'll just look at my hand and my deck, and then I'll cry.
In your end phase, I would like to activate Galatea.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
I will
why
chain
not?
Titanocider to it.
Was it a permanent negate?
It is permanently negated and put to 0. If you're taking away all of our monsters, I'm not letting you get back yours. Well, the main reason I'm doing it is because I want to trigger my Animal Orcust to look at my top card of the deck. Because a trap card was sent from my field to the graveyard. And it's a needle sealing. And I'll get to add that to my hand.
You should activate that.
I'll consider it. I'll drop a turn. I'll enter my main phase. Okay, what do we have? We have a Galatea that's negated with 0 attack, and we have an untargetable, very dangerous Black Luster Soldier. Okay.
That is true.
I will normal summon Life Twin Lila Treat, which can be special summoned from the hand if I were to control a Kisikil monster, which I don't, so I'm just normal summoning it, and it has a graveyard effect later, which is barely relevant. But it is a Lila monster, which allows me to make use of my Deckmaster for the first time, because this can be special summoned if I control a Lila monster. Then I will perform a link summon of this Lila Treat, combining with the Aldonia into Evil Twin Lila, which when it's summoned and I control a Kisikil monster, lets me destroy a card on the field, and I would like to destroy your face down card.
What?
What could it be?
That's not very appropriate.
I will then activate my Opabinia, detaching the Morella to search a Paleozoic from my deck.
You really synergized well with Josh's deck, where all his monsters are actually trap cards.
Yeah.
So that was a great
That
call.
was very nice of me. I'll add Paleozoic Leoncolia from my deck to my hand, which lets me return the banished cards to the graveyard.
Seems good.
I will then activate that Leoncolia. I'd like to have Snowback, and I'll chain Morella to that to bring itself back from the graveyard.
Actually, I would like to chain
Ooh, you're chain
Galatea.
blocking. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, you chain Galatea even though it's
Nice.
negated, but
Huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's clever. I like that.
I get Snow anyways.
Well, he says no to my card. I say no
yeah,
to his
no, I get it. That's
And he
fair
says semi-node.
I'll perform a Link 2, and I'll leave my Deckmaster in the graveyard for now. For Evil Twin Kisikil, which if I summon it while I control a Lila monster, I get to draw a card.
Sure wish I had that appropriate.
You sure do.
Especially because now the cycle was
Literally, it did exactly what I said, and it didn't draw any cards for anyone the whole game.
I'll summon a Link 4, combining Lila and Kisikil into Evil Twin's Trouble Sunny, which is a 3,300 attack monster that lets me tribute it to bring back both of the twins from the graveyard. And I will then attempt to enter my first battle phase of the game.
That's right.
And I will use the 3,300 attack of Trouble Sunny to attack over that Black Luster Soldier, because otherwise it'll be very hard to get rid of.
Absolutely will. And I will take 300.
You will take 300, and then my Animal Orcust, it will attack the Galatea.
I figured.
Runic Fountain. And I will set 2 cards face down and pass it over to you.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I'll go to my main phase. And as I control no monsters, can special summon from my head Blackwing Gofu, the Vague Shadow.
Gofu, that's something I haven't seen in a while.
There might be a reason for
Yeah,
it.
there's a reason for that.
I'll get 2 tokens when it gets summoned. They're level 1, but I cannot use them for Synchro Material. I will activate another not so legal card, Soul Charge. I'll activate it to get back my Galatea.
Not the Galatea again.
I would like to activate Galatea's effect. Getting back my Girsu. I'll get my Orchestrated Return. There's nothing that I can do at this point. I'll just take 1 token and make a Linker Rebo.
I'll Titanocide it with the quickness.
Yes, I figured as much. And then I will take these 2 to make an SP. And I do not like that Titanocider, so I would like for it to...
Targeting the Titanocider.
Yes.
Well, I can't activate it this turn, so it'll be banished for good.
Finally, the value of
very
that
good
card
in
is
this format.
insane.
And I will not attack directly. Because I'm not allowed to.
Yep. Soul charge.
I will choose not to attack it though.
Okay.
I will just end my turn.
I will draw a card.
Draw a card.
I think I am royally screwed at this point. Quite literally. I've lost all my royal knights. My engine is offline. All my cards are dead.
Even your Deckmaster is dead. Because I have no cards in hand.
Your hand is empty. There's nothing to be done here. I really don't think anything I do matters at this point. We're gonna do card advance. I look at the top 5 cards, and then I can put them on top in any order, and then I can tribute summon a monster in addition to my normal summon this turn. Probably won't be doing that.
Why would that be?
Yeah. So we'll order it like that. Can't wait to tribute summon. Just kidding. I'm going to believe in our alliance, Josh. A win for Josh is a win for me, and that's what I'm sticking with. I will use Harpy's Feather Duster on John.
It really is kick Johnny Day. Like, seriously.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'll activate 6 Sense in response.
Okay,
and,
great card.
Oh god.
And wait, is that cost to read? No, it's not. And I'll chain Galatea before I lose the chance to do so.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say 5 or 6.
And target opponent needs to decide your
Yes.
fate now. Who you want to roll.
All right, what do I do?
You roll the dice.
You roll a 5 or a 6 or a 4 at least.
Okay, I roll this 5 or a 6 or a 4.
That's
Oh, that's a 2.
So you roll
Sorry.
2.
I will too. I will my Monster Reborn and my Gold Sarcophagus.
How
Well,
exciting.
that did a lot of no.
What a great Sixth Sense that was.
I will set 2 cards, and I will pass my turn. It's all you, Leonie.
Yeah, surely is. I wanna scream and yell and just. I
Is
just
it bonfire? Please tell me it's bonfire.
I'll just tell you what it is. I think it's Pot of Avarice.
Pot of Avarice while you have no monsters in the graveyard.
Remember Johnny did this.
So
No, actually,
Well-
Taylor did this.
Hey,
Taylor did.
I
this.
did the damage. You chose to activate the card.
And I was part of it because I convinced him to.
That was the one card I showed you prior.
Like I could
and
have
asked if I
the
should add
same
it.
thing could have happened, but a turn later, and I wouldn't have even been part of this. So I could have been like peacefully in the spa somewhere, just. And now
Had
this
you not
is
attacked
where we
me,
are.
it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it's true. That is true.
Yep. All right, there you go. Your move.
I'll draw for turn. I will go to the battle phase, which I have this turn. Would you believe it?
I would like to think real quick.
What do you have?
A Linkuriboh.
Linkuriboh. Okay, sure. Okay, my Animalocaris is gonna try to attack your Linkuriboh.
Well, I'll activate my Linkuriboh.
You will activate your Linkuriboh. My Animalocaris will be unaffected, so it won't lose attack points. But I will elect to now attack the Crystal Keeper. With
Yeah, that
24.
makes sense. Yep.
And then my Trouble Sunny is gonna wipe out the rest of your life points by attacking the SP Living.
There's not much that I have
Yeah,
left to
that'll
do.
do it.
All right, let's do some cleanup.
First kill. How's it feel?
Somehow like a deja vu.
I jumped off my ship. I'm on Josh's ship now.
There's not Josh's ship. There's only
It's a
yours
good
and
ship.
his.
It is a good ship.
good
It's a
ship.
very good ship.
Still in my battle phase, I'll tribute the Trouble Sunny to bring back both Kiss-a-Kill and Lila.
That's so good.
And I will trigger both of their effects. Kiss-a-Kill to draw a card and Lila to destroy a card on the field, which the target will be that card.
How does it feel on that ship?
You sure?
I am sure.
It was my again.
Not again.
Not again.
Not again.
Again. Anyways, these two can still attack, and I will split them up equally. Kiss-a-Kill is going to attack you, and Lila is going to attack you.
All right. Fair.
How much is
Fair
that?
enough.
That is 1100 to both of you.
Great.
In my main phase 2, I would like to activate Foolish Burial Goods, which sends a spell trap from my deck to the graveyard, for which I choose Transaction Rollback, which I can use in my graveyard, banish itself to copy any normal trap in my graveyard, and execute its effect, basically. And then I will pass.
We all know what card I'm going to draw. Oh wait, no, only I know what card I'm going to draw. It is a dark hole.
Sick. All right. No one's living.
Oh, that's where you're like.
I'll chain Almalocris to destroy that card.
Sure. It was my soul crossing.
I don't know what that means.
Nothing good. I'm out of cards. I do have a 2-for-1 team, which I actually could
Actually,
pay.
this is getting interesting. How much life points does Josh have left?
8,000.
All of them.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll pay 1,500 for 2-for-1 team. And just to put damage on the board,
Put damage
or
on
at
the
least
name.
try to. I'm sure you have a way to stop it, but I will try to attack you for 12.
I will not take this. There's no shot. I'll activate Golden Droplet to special summon.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever heard someone say ever.
And I'll put up a Sleipnir with 1,500 defense. And I'll also trigger my Runic Fountain to shuffle back Golden Droplet and Destruction to draw 2.
Great.
And I'll skip my next battle phase.
Wow.
You did this.
I will be here all day. That's all I can do. So, it's all you.
All right, let's go. Oh yeah! Oh wow, that's so good. I wonder who I can reinforce this army with. I don't know what to do here because you have the exact defense that I have, so I don't think it's worth. I passed your move.
In your end phase, I'll activate Runic Slumber, which banishes 3 cards off the top of you.
Huh?
And I'll activate Smiting Storm, which banishes 1 card off the top for you.
How many cards for what?
3. Banish 3 from the top.
My thrust.
Face down?
Face up. I'm just going to use my Runics now because I have to skip my next battle phase anyways. And I want to stick them around. So Fountain will draw 2 cards by putting these back. I'm having fun.
I thought this was a 4-player format, not a 1-player format. What happened? That's so weird.
I'll draw for turn. Yeah, no battle phase this turn, I guess. So I'll just set 1, skip my battle phase, and it's your go.
Draw for turn.
Ah, we got this.
This actually doesn't do anything.
In your draw phase, I'll trigger my Sleipnir to get a token every time someone adds a card from their deck to their hand.
Cool.
Yeah.
Give me a token.
Does anyone want to draw some cards with 2-for-1 team?
Yeah, sure.
I'd rather not. Okay.
He's still.
I'm at a lack of options.
You only have
I
spells.
only have spells. Oh god, now we're drawing more cards.
Draw 2.
Does this work every time or once per turn? Once per turn. Oh, the token also has to be in attack position.
Oh. I found your weakness. I'll activate Exchange. We all give each other a card from our hands. It's in turn priority. So everyone reveals their hands, but you add a card from the next person's hand to your hand. So I have a Thunder Force attack and a card of Safe Return.
I have a Pot of Avarice.
You should
Rainbow
take that
Dragon.
one.
I have a Last Will. I have a Reinforcement of the Army. I have a Graceful Charity. I have a Happy Family Master.
Wow.
I have Card of Safe Return, Mirage of Nightmare, Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier, Fiendsmith Track, Last Will, Flashing Fire, and Dispelling.
That certainly is a lot of spell cards.
Yeah.
So I guess,
You're not taking the Duster because I'll
I mean, you're going to use it anyway,
Yes.
so there's no point.
Yeah.
I will take your Graceful Charity.
No, come on,
I
dude.
guess.
No, stop it. The alliance is off. Josh, what do these do?
take
Is
another
there
card of
anything that
Safe
helps
Return.
me?
You won't be able to use these two. Since you have no monsters, this one is also not useful. You can't really use Runics well. You could
One of
use...
these?
I mean, you have no monsters in the graveyard either, so it's probably this, or you could also get a Runic, I guess. But
Yeah, you could take one of his Runics so he can't play it. But
those are the options. This card is good.
That is actually good. Yeah, I need that.
Well, I'll just take... Is this important for you?
no.
No.
It's a boss monster attack spell card.
All right, I'll have another Card of Safe Return then.
Excellent. I will use the Graceful Charity to draw 3 and discard 2.
Is this one a painful choice?
Maybe. We'll discard the Thunder Force attack and the one other 2-for-1 team card, Margin Trading, which isn't really them, but it might as well be them. It's 2 guys in suits. You know, it counts.
I will then use my Runic Dispelling because you've added a card from your deck to your hand, except during the draw phase. You have to discard a card at random and banish the top 2 cards of your deck.
Listen to this guy.
You're not letting me have it. You keep fighting, so I'll keep fighting. That one. Gone.
Exchange of the Spirit.
I'm glad that's gone. Oh my god, I'm so happy that's gone.
What the hell?
Banish 2.
Oh, that's 1. That's 2.
And I will trigger my Runic Fountain to draw a fresh card.
Sure.
Not the fresh card.
A fresh card. It's the freshest card.
Your turn.
Slide me a token.
What? Sure. I'll just activate this for fun.
That's a cool card. I wish that was in my deck.
Right. The problem is, I have to put some cards down just for to get the effect. No. Do you have a battle phase next turn?
I don't.
I don't think Josh will have another battle phase.
That's the problem.
I know you have a feather duster.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't, that was a very good way of finding out.
Now
If
I
he didn't
would.
before, now he does. Yeah, that's
I should, right? I should. I mean, all I can do is try.
There's not really much we can do at this
All I
point.
can do is
if I'm
try.
being
Let's
completely
go.
honest.
All right. I will not chain anything to it. I'll lose my Sixth Sense, my Torrential, and my Nielsen at my fountain.
Wait, you don't think chaining Sixth Sense to Feather Duster has proven really good in this game so far?
Yeah, right.
I pass, and by the way, you're the opponent. That is who's standby phase. I will draw a card. on.
Okay. So you will draw a card to go up to 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
3.
And then I get another token because you drew a card. Well, I don't have a battle phase once again.
We're one dark hole away from a stalemate.
I'll skip my battle phase and I'll pass turn B.
Great. I will draw.
I'll get a token.
Well, the good thing is it can only happen once more.
I will activate card destruction.
Oh, God.
We all discard our hands and draw that many.
Yep.
Another Sixth Sense.
Another 6 cents.
There's your card to save return.
Yes, thank
And
you.
I'll draw 6 new cards.
I will set a card. I'll attack Leone for 12.
What? Excuse me?
Well, you can't attack Josh.
You know? That's the point we're at.
All right, bro.
This is the battle for second place.
Well, are you for real?
Yeah. What the am I gonna
Why did you not do that on this?
Because
I haven't attacked
he betrayed me.
That's crazy. Okay, you know
I
what?
don't care. I don't care. Josh, congratulations. I don't care what my alliances here and there, blah, 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 blah. Dude,
We're starting to go loopy. We're losing our minds.
I don't know where you guys are going, but I'm going insane. Should I bring you anything from there, or did you need anything? Is there...
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, I'll pay 2,000 to go and normal summon 2 for 1 team. And I will pass the turn.
Yeah, great idea.
Slide me a token.
Get your tokens.
Good thing we have 5.
Good thing, yeah.
You have to discard 1. This card says you draw
Yeah.
until you have 4, and then in your next standby phase, you have to randomly discard the same amount of cards that you drew.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll let you pick.
Pot agreed.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a good card.
What did that do?
I draw 2 cards.
Nobody knows.
We'll never find out.
I want to pay my due, my 1,500.
What's she at, Taylor?
29?
Who's getting you all these tokens?
This thing.
Okay. Would it activate Sinful Spoils? Is that targetable?
It is targetable. Yeah, you can put it into spell
I
trap
would like
zone.
that, yes. I would please like that if I can choose over here.
Okay.
Awesome. And for my battle phase, I'll swing at you.
Sure.
I like how this has somehow become the
I take
matchup.
300.
I like that there's lethal, like, if there's... You could have blocked all of them, but you just rather give him
Yeah.
300 points of damage.
Yep. Yeah, pass.
All right, I'll draw. I will proceed to my battle phase.
I'm sure you will.
This token goes your direction. This token also goes your direction.
Oh no, I'm dead.
This token tries to double your Crystal Keeper.
We crashing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know, to go to him first.
He's already done.
I'm dead.
Done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool.
Yay!
Oh, my God, Josh. What the hell?
Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
I agree.
I can see why, you know, the commander mentality of like, don't play board wipes. Game 2. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
A quick one. We
I think I can play that better.
we have some time. Do we have to go for dinner?
Yeah, you know what? I think we can squeeze another one in. Why not?
Cool.
You're trying to figure out if he's serious or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.